Welcome back. She is the wife of a Nashville Predator and a country music artist too.
That's right. Erin Alvey can do it all, balancing a family and the release of her brand new single, End Badly. Welcome in to Local on 2 and congratulations.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yes, this song, we have to talk about it because it's got some powerful lyrics.
Yeah.
Tell us the meaning behind it.
Yeah, so it's the whole EP that's coming out. This is the first track. It's called Questions and Answers, off the quote, "There are years that ask questions and there are years that answer." So, End Badly's from some of the question years of my life, you know, and talking about when he's now my husband. When I first met him, I was like, God, this guy's so great. If he doesn't wreck my world when this breaks up, then he's going to be the one that got away. So it was a plea that if this ever ends, please just make me hate you, because if not, this is going to be so hard for me to get over.
Yes, because so many out there who have been in the situationship that you have so many questions about, you're like, we can identify.
Yeah.
We've got to take a listen.
So if you ever break my heart, boy, you better cut it deep. If you make me fall apart, you better do it piece by piece. If you ever leave me, promise you won't let me down easy. When it ends, let it end badly.
Ooh.
A little dark.
Just stab me in the heart.
But I liked it because it really speaks to those emotions that you're feeling at the time. How do you describe your style, because it's very unique?
Yeah, I feel like I took a lot from, you know, your childhood and what your influences were growing up. My dad is from a town called Freehold, New Jersey, so we grew up listening to Bruce Springsteen, who's from the same hometown, and the Beatles and Paul McCartney in particular. And then I had my mom, who's from Utah, and we listened to Toby Keith a lot, and so I had the country influence there, but also kind of the, I don't want to say darker writing style, but more of the writing style of, you know, my dad's influence. And so I think between the two of those just came together, and that's where my influences come from.
Like all those influences. Now, while this is a new album, you're not a new artist. You just took a little break, had an adorable little boy who's in the studio. I was very excited. You call him Turtle, right?
Yeah, Turtle Man. Yeah, that's right.
How has taking this break, you also got married in that time off, it kind of shaped the future for you or where you are today?
Totally. So it definitely got to a point after touring for years where I was like, you know, I need to kind of write music that really means something. I felt like I was turning into a glorified cover band because I love to perform and do these, but writing real substance. I think when I was releasing music, it was kind of like the party songs or just a cliche love song. And I was like, I just don't know if those will last. I don't know if that's what I'm proud to leave behind, no matter what this career, you know, ends up being. So I took a step back and I ended up writing with some writers here in Nashville, and we came up with this EP over the past couple of years, and I got to take part of my newer life and some of my older life. So some of the newer tracks will involve, you know, getting married, meeting my husband, and having our son. So it's definitely a mix of everything.
Oh my gosh. If you didn't hear in the background, Turtle had something to say back
He always
there.
does. He's like his mother. Yeah.
He's a
His
ham,
dad's
too.
quiet, but he's like me. We have a lot to say.
Okay, so speaking of, you posted this adorable video on your Instagram, and you're like, when my little boy sees his dad, it's true love. Describe that look in his eyes.
Yeah, I think there's something about it. You can't deny that even though he's so young, and I know like mom, the first however many months of their lives, they really just cling to the mom, but they have such a connection that I really can't explain or put into words. But even last night, I was on my phone, we're at the home watching the game. I was on my phone and my son just starts laughing, and he doesn't really care about the screen. He's too little, he's playing with his toys. And I looked up and I was like, why is he laughing? And Philip's face was on the phone, my husband, or on the TV, my husband. And he was just laughing so hard. And I was like, and I started crying because I was like, oh, he recognizes dad. So it was just a whole lot. But they have a really special bond that I think they both, Philip earned. He's a really good father, so.
That is precious.
Yeah, beautiful family.
Thank you.
Yes.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Congratulations on everything.
Everything.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Her single, End Badly, just dropped this month. Follow Erin on Instagram at Erin Alvey. Erin Alvey, how about that?